Yep, it's a mess in the Rusty Beauty's garage. But that's a good thing. It means we're working, we're not wasting time around, right? Well, sometimes it's too messy and then I stop finding my tools, and that's when I realize that actually I have to organize a little bit so I can start finding my tools again. All right, so it is December 23rd, 2022, and I just finished editing a video which I'm gonna upload tomorrow morning, and I was thinking at the end of that video to say a few words about the end of the year and, you know, the usual stuff, but I know that many of you don't watch the videos all the way till the end, which is normal because I ramble a lot. So I decided to make a separate video which I'm gonna try to keep short, so everybody who is interested and everybody who feels related to the Rusty Beauties community somehow can watch it without being too bored. I started rambling already, didn't I? Okay, so I just want to say a few words. I want to say that this 2022 was a pretty good year for me. I consider it successful. Many things happened, mostly good things. Well, some bad, but that's normal. Good and bad go together, right? But the good thing is that the good things are more than the bad things. So as you may know, a year ago I was pretty down because I lost the shop that I was working in together with my house because I was renting the property and it got sold. So it was like pretty frustrating time for me around Christmas, but in the beginning of this year I settled down in this new shop and it turned out that it is actually better than before. So now I realize that whatever happened for good, happened for better, not for worse. So in the beginning of this year I was already realizing that things are going to go back to normal soon. At the end of February though, beginning of March, I decided to quit my full-time job because I felt there that I was not appreciated enough. I mean, there was lots of demands, but nothing in return. So I realized that I'm wasting my time there and I quit. So ever since, I'm working only on the Rusty Beauties and I'm happier than ever. You know that this is something that I love to do, and there's nothing better for someone than doing for a living what they actually love doing. So I hope it stays that way. I hope I don't burn out at some point and start being upset with what I'm doing. But for now, I'm really, really excited. And I think it's going to stay like that for a long time. You know that the shop is always full. There's always projects. There's always projects that are waiting to come in the shop, so that's a good thing. I'm happy for my decision. Of course, there were some setbacks, like recently with one car, as you may know, I stopped working on it in the middle. Well, it wasn't in the middle because I did what I initially agreed to do on the car. And when I realized that I'm not appreciated again, I just decided not to go with any other projects on that car that we discussed briefly before that, but nothing was written in stone. The only thing that was written in stone was that I was going to do what I did on the car. So once I did that and I realized that I'm actually losing instead of making some profit, I decided that I'm not going to go further with that car, and that was it for it. But again, that wasn't a bad thing that happened. Yes, I lost a little bit of money, but that opened space in the garage and time in my schedule for this little beauty. And this is a car that I haven't forgotten it, but I have put to the side for 3.5 years, and it wasn't fair that I put my own project to the side just so I can work on somebody else's project, and at the end of the day they turned around and they did what they did. Anyways, the bad things to the side. In general, everything is perfect and is going in the right direction for me. So I'm really, really happy. I'm happy that now I can work on my own car. I'm happy that I can work a little bit at a time with my son on his car. So he's 15 now, so by the time he's 16, he's gonna have hopefully a car that he's gonna appreciate a lot more than if I go and buy him a car. So that's something that makes me really happy, and we spend time together, we're bonding, so it's a great thing that happened. And of course, in the meantime, I have the other projects here, like right now I'm working on a TR4, and there's another TR6 coming after it, and it is all good. So I just wanted to say, guys, that 2022 for me, I can consider it a successful year that made me happy. And that, guys, has a lot to do with you as well, because you've been here supporting me financially, emotionally, and in all ways that you could. You spend the time with me in the garage, which is great because it's lonely sometimes in the garage, but when I have the camera, I know that I'm not alone because there's thousands of people on the other side of the camera. And you guys are actually encouraging me to work better and to improve myself, to improve my English even, to improve my skills. And I learn from you. It goes both ways because you say all the time that you learn a lot of things from me, and I say same things. I learn a lot of things from you because I have the knowledge of one person who started working with these cars 6 years ago, 7 years ago, something like that. And you guys have the knowledge of hundreds and thousands of people who actually have experience with these cars. And now I learn from you. When you correct my mistakes, when you give me tips and tricks in the comments, that's a great thing that you do for me. So I really, really appreciate that. And I'm very honest when I say that without you, I wouldn't be here. Anyways, I don't want to ramble. I don't want to make this video way too long. I just wanted to thank you guys for the support, for sharing, for helping me grow the community called Rusty Beauties. We have 2,000 members almost on the Facebook group, and we have 21,000 subscribers on the channel, so we spread around the world, so that's a good thing. So I know that not all of you celebrate Christmas, that's why I'm gonna say happy holidays, guys, whether it is Christmas, Hanukkah, or other things that you celebrate at this time of the year. But I know that everybody has a reason at the end of the year to turn around and reflect on what the year looked like for them. So I hope that all of you can say that this year was a happy year for you and only good things happened in it. And of course, I wish you guys that you have a very, very successful next year. Be healthy, be successful, be happy, and be blessed. I really wish you all the best to you and your families and everybody who's around you. So thanks for being with me during 2022, and I hope that you stay with me and we grow in 2023. So happy holidays, guys.